Hello, everybody. The daily rotational report. You guys, thank you for all the new subscribers that comes in. Thank you for the comments that's coming, and I'm glad that these reports are helping you. I'm glad that we're doing the work to help each other with this, and I really want to say appreciate it. I want to say thank you for the people who actually sent some donations to my PayPal. Really appreciate it, your work. Thank you for everything. And I just took a shower because the energies are very intense. Let's not joke about this. But it is what it is. Okay. During the intense times, those intense energies, they are coming into straight you out. This is like you are in the fitness, and within the fitness, the coach, the life is the coach. Okay. You go through this so you can straighten up your body, but the situations in life are straightening up your soul. It's going to be very beautiful energy at the end of the day, though. The moon is going to travel through Leo, and she's going to meet the divine energies that the sun met. And during those divine messages, the moon is going to be going from ups and downs pretty quick from within you. This is going to be emotions. This is going to be a fast paced environment of changing the energies, because this is the intuition from within. The moon shows up this vibes for it. She's the one who controls the vibrations. Because of that gravitations, we are seeing it, this frequency of gravitations, they are different within the earth. But the one of the best way you can see this gravitations of the gravitational pull, that it's created by the waves of the sea. You can see their frequency, and you might feel like there is like a two, three waves that like a very slow, and then it's like one that it's a little bit bigger, and then it's two, three little slow, and then it's a one bigger. That it comes in from the moon, controls the slow waves and the bigger gravitations within the solar system. It's turning more quicker, um, the Earth. And if you pay attention to it, hi Erica, thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing the love and be love. I love when you see people coming into a chat. Thank you for being here and watching. But today's energy, the overall energy, that is going to be this energy of going through the motions and the emotions within yourself, fight within your ego. There's going to be continue this fight between the sun and Mars. That is it from within you. Okay, that is the fight within your mind and within your ego for. But the moon, the emotions that's coming in, is what you put it in your emotions. That's what's going to come out. That is the basic rule of the gravitation of the energies. Okay, if you put 5 volts in, 5 volts will come out, as something's going to work from in. Using that energy is the same thing from within you. You can feel these vibrations from within you. You can get into those vibrations from within you, but there are going to be a lot of ups and downs, go and so on. Um, but you got to look at the end result, and the end result will be this. That's what we are heading to. The end result is going to be this beautiful meeting between the moon and the sun and Virgo. We are going to have a new moon in Virgo. That will lead us to a new organizations. That is going to look to a new strengths. That's going to look to a new positions. That's going to put us into this power of Virgo to heal, but that's going to put us to also to our energy, that we are going to fix things that we haven't fixed for a long time. It is about relationship within your emotions and within your mind. Mercury is right now entered Libra. That is about relationships. Some of you maybe end up in the very good meditations about the relationship within yourself, from within you, to understand the love within you and the relationship that will actually lead to the relationships with others. Okay. And don't forget about it, about the word justice is Libra, but it's also corrections, improvement, involvement. That Mercury can bring you messages about you to evolve, to grow up, and to be like this. Okay, so let me go through the daily charts right now, and that was the introductions for you. So at 7 o'clock, the moon is gonna be at um, 23 degrees at Leo. You're going to feel the divine energies that are coming from Neptune. A lot of visions, a lot of beauty, a lot of situations. She already just crossed within the moon and Leo. And you need to look that the mother meet the daughter from within you. That is the intuitions about love. That is the situations about love. That is that energy is feminine to understand. If you're masculine energy, that is to understand that what is that correlation has to be between the mother and the woman that you love and that you are falling in love from within you. You need to understand that Lilith is still in Cancer. That can lead to a lot of aggravations within the family and the situations from within, or you're going to be able to see this situations from. Lilith has only one aspect at this time, that is the ascendant, that is in Virgo. So there is a lot of things that are connected now within the Virgo's energies. At 7 o'clock, the MC is together with Mars. Mars can probably wake you up, and you're going to be feel this intense energies between the Mars and the Sun. And also, there is the MC and Mars when they come together. There's going to be this intensified pressure. Okay, for some of you, it could be a little different time within an hour or so. But if you feel intense energies, go jump in a shower. Okay, that's what I am suggesting you to do. That is going to be a beautiful energies for you. So at 8 o'clock, okay, that energy is going to change. We are having the ascendant at Virgo, and now the ascendant is entwined with Uranus, with Pluto, and the ascendant is very close to Mercury. You're gonna feel this energy of the fixing the relationships, the midheaven, the things that you are actually now you're dealing with in yourself, in your eternal self. That's going to be connecting with Saturn, which is about the karma. What is preventing me to do the things that I need to do for. MC is also sextiling Venus and the moon. And you're going to feel this energy also towards the sun. It's kind of like, let's figure things out. Let's do the things out from within myself. Okay, but that can also lead to, if you are in the family situations, that can lead with family things from within for. That is you need to understand the sun represents the father figure from within you, the masculine energies from within you. The moon, it represents the mother from within the chart, and your relationship to this mother's energies for within you. Usually the man picks up the wife in the base of that moon motherly energy. For the Venus in the chart, that represents the spouse in different way, the woman that actually looks from within, and Lilith, that is the hidden desires in the man about they don't show up for it, they don't do it from within. But the primary thing is always the moon. The moon, that is the mother. And that's what a lot of the females have problems with masculine energies, because the masculine energy, expect their wives or their females to be like their mother. So that relationship's in there. If you are masculine, you might take a look at it during this time. Yes, there could be an intense for it, but look from within you. What you have to do with all this. At 9 o'clock, the MC is in Cancer, intense energies. There is a T square with Jupiter and Mercury. That's about like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to feel about it. Just nothing. But transformations in the process. And this transformation that is in the process with this is telling you, you can run away from a problems. The problem's not going to run away from you. You might not fix these problems today, not going to fix it tomorrow, maybe in the next 10, 5 lifetimes, reincarnations. That problems is yours. You're going to overcome these problems. You're going to work on this. You're going to be happy from within. Of course, the sun is not happy but the sun, the king from within you, understands. No more fights within the warrior. Warrior is there to protect you, not to fight you. And now some of the people are gonna realize this from within. You might have to do a lot of inner work on your own self, because the MC that it's 5 degrees at Cancer, and the family, it's in sextile with the 3 degrees Sun and Virgo. Okay, that's organizing the family from. That's what the emperor, the king, learned when the sun was in the last degrees of Leo. Okay, so at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is in Libra, divine energies from North Node in Uranus. It's kind of like a divine time for some. The ascendant is at 16 degrees, right in the middle of Libra. Don't be kind of like a judgmental and so on and so on, because you're going to miss the growth. It is about correction. It is about to do the right things. It is about to be the balance. No more fights, okay? Because at the end of the day, the fight is not important. It's the growth and acting as an adult. For that energy around 11, 12 o'clock is going to prepare you for tomorrow's new moon in Virgo. And you're going to feel these energies from within, but that's going to prepare you for all this process. MC is at midheaven. That is at 19 degrees at Cancer. It's about your attention is going to be about family. But if you want the good family, you don't want to change in there. You don't want to transform. But there is a divine message from Saturn that says, like, I brought this so you can change. And you don't want to change. If you don't want to change, it's up to you. But I'm helping you here, even you don't see it. So whatever your situations within family, you're going to take a look within this. MC at 19 degrees is in the sextile with the North in Uranus. That is the help that you're getting from it to have a beautiful balance within your family situations, because that's what Libra is. That's what the marriage, that's what the contract is, that's what everything there is. And that is the North Node in Uranus there in sextile with Neptune. And Neptune is now in divine energies with the moon and Pluto. That is at a time when the divine energy is going to begin to talk into the moon. They're going to be talking from within you. This energy, maybe that comes in like a calm down, or you feel like a meditations, or you feel this beautiful divine love from within you. But at the same time, there's going to be an energies from Saturn that's going to be pushing, like, take a look within there. It's a karma for you. You didn't look at the divine, you didn't look at God. Now, take a look for what it is. That was the same lessons of where the sun is already went through it. And now he's in Virgo waiting for the moon to starting this process of transformations. This is about when your intuitions in your mind coming in together in agreement to cooperate to each other for a better life. Beautiful energy, but that's going to come in later on for you in quite 4 or 5 hours. You are actually now seeing the visions. So you're understanding this current energies from the ascendant. because that's what shows up on the horizon. That is the near future. But the only time when that works is when that energy hits midheaven. That's what you're actually going to be dealing with in the moment. So the ascendant is at 28 degrees at 11 o'clock. At Libra, beautiful sextile with Venus, the moon, and the sun is going to be transiting through this. It's kind of like a bring all this together. Venus and the moon right now, they are separating. Venus has only a pushed energy. She's been pushed to its limits. That it comes from Saturn opposing Venus and Uranus in the North Node. They are squaring Venus. And some of you maybe feel like there is no love. The love is gone. The situations is gone. The things is gone. It's not gone. You're going through a transformation process of what love is. Somebody doesn't love you. They don't love themselves. They don't know what love is. They have to go through transformations. And that's what this is to clear the codependency situations. This is going to last it for a little while longer. So hold your horses on this. Don't stress yourself out. Okay, because now you're learning the divine powers. They helping you to understand this process that it's coming. And one of these processes, it will begin in the next few hours because the divine energies from Neptune and Pluto is about the visions of what you need to correct, what you need to evolve, what you need to grow from within your own self. Okay? So that's 11 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, we have the ascendant at Scorpio. It's trine with Lilith in the family. You need to understand during these positions, Lilith doesn't have so many aspects. She kind of like stays neutral. You might feel like a lot of the people who they've been doing something within the shadow, then the shady business or shady things, they don't talk, they disappear, they do this and they so on. But the ascendant at Scorpio reminds about this. It's for good reasons. Take a look from within you. Take a look at these divine energies. Because Jupiter is in divine energies with the ascendant, and now the ascendant is in trine with Lilith. It's for the growth, for the situations from within. Okay. On the other side, though, during this time of the 12 o'clock, um, the midheaven is in union with Venus. You have to deal with this push energies in Venus and Leo. You're going to have to deal with this intensified energy. And that intensified energy is because the MC, the Venus, they're kind of like very close to each other. So when the MC is approaching between 11th and 12th, you're going to feel intense pressures, sure. Then the energy is going to stop for a minute in that Venus, and then kind of like it's going to move towards the moon. When it joins the moon, it's going to join to the divine energies between 12 and 1 o'clock. And you're going to feel this intensifying energies. They just kind of like empower everything, shakes from within you, and so on. You maybe see visions, you maybe see things, you may see, and so on. But hold on to this. Those are the divine messages from within you. They are coming. And now you have to deal with this divine energies that are approaching. So at 1 o'clock, this energy will continue to be intensified for now. The midheaven passed through the moon. You got the messages, but now is what are you going to do with the king from within you? The ascendant is at 21 degrees at Scorpio. It's squaring the moon. Those are, again, pushed energies that it's coming. You are going to deal with this later on. It's going to be very powerful. But right now, the king, the father figure, the masculine energies from within you is going to be working on this energy to evolve, to look from it. What was the problems between the king and the warrior? what was the situations, okay? Because there's gonna be a square with Mars, with the sun that it's coming. Please don't take any revenge, any creating problems, situations, or so on and so on. Because during the Mars with the sun can create a lot of not only internal but also external conflicts. Don't go in there. The problems are coming in to be solved, not to be create more and more problems from within. And during the ascendant at Scorpio, we have this huge squares that they're connecting with Saturn, and Saturn is opposing the Moon and Venus. This could be a lot of intense energy in there. There's going to be a lot of intensified energy, but that is about you to understand that this intensity is about to learn the situations, is to unfold it, see what needs to be corrected. Okay, you are not just okay. This is like the car stopped in the middle of the road, and now you are can blame everybody. But it is about you to go ahead, take responsibility for that car, take it into a shop and tell them, listen, see what happened in there. And they're going to tell you, well, you didn't look this, you didn't look that, you didn't look at this, you didn't look at that. And now this caused the problem to this, and this problem caused to this, and that's what the car stopped in the middle of the road. You're like, okay, so what should I need to do? Fix it. Fix the situations, fix the car, but also fix the thinking about you to maintain your car, you to maintain your life. So you do not have the life stopping you at these situations and the car left you out in the road. That's what this is. If you look at it from a higher perspective, those are going to be the messages that are coming into you. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the ascendant goes to Sag, the Sagittarius, a square with the moon and the sun. It's kind of like communications, expressions, and so on. But it's about Mars. It is about Mars, who actually begin to square the moon and the sun. It's the warrior, it's angry at it. The warrior from within you. That is a how come I didn't see this? How come I didn't look this? How I can't I should have looked at the car. I should have looked at life. I should have. Don't blame yourself, but take a look at the energies of the higher prospect, because Mercury is in trine with Mars. Mars is in trine with Pluto. Transform. Learn from your mistakes and grow. And Pluto, you guys know it, is very active these days. He's got a beautiful trine with Mercury. It's about divine communications. At this time of the hour, he is going to be also trine with midheaven. That is about let's fix the situation. Also, he's in trine with Mars. It's like, Mars, calm down. We are going to work on it. We are going to make all this situation. Mercury helps because he's in Libra. Let's talk about finding peaceful resolution within situations. No more wars, no more situations like that. And Uranus, that it's with the North Node, is in trine with Pluto. What else did you want? Okay. 4. So this trine with once Uranus, it's already in retrograde. 4, it's gonna come a little different. But the North Node now is switched over. It's direct 4. So they're kind of like the North Node and Uranus are coming and meet together again. And if you want to feel this karma payback time, for it. It's time for the karma to be paid. It's time for things to be paid. So be mindful about this energy for it. There is something, the situations that needs to be straightened out, and so on. From that standpoint, at 3 o'clock, the ascendant is at 16 degrees at Sagittarius. Very good energies are coming in the near future. But what you're dealing with it is the MC at 6 degrees in Libra. That was the energy we talked about before when the MC is in Libra. Now that you have to do something about it. And what is that got to do? That's got to do a lot with Mars, who is in Gemini. That is about straightening out the proper way of the situations, the proper way with relationships, with the friendships between the moon, the sun, and Mars. But all that involves Venus. Okay, it has to be done with love, but the love is not there. So what it has to be there? Understanding and the spirit and God in there. That's what this is all about. And the ascendant that is in Sag, it actually reminds the Venus about this. There's a beautiful trine with Venus. There is a divine energy from Uranus that towards the ascendant, and there is a sextile with Saturn. That is about that. It's if things doesn't work through the ego, they're gonna work through the soul. As long as you go up. And the moon is going to be helping on this because Pluto and Neptune, they have divine energies towards the moon. There is a yacht, which is the finger of God. It's God has something to do with all this. Okay. So at 4 o'clock p.m., this energy is changing for the MCs at Libra at 22 degrees. That is about the things to be straightened out. Things to be straightened out with Venus, things to be straightened out with the moon. Divine energy from Neptune, which just gives you the divine visions of how this to be solved, resolved. And the MC at 22 degrees is also a trine with Saturn, the karmic ruler. It is about things to be look at different karmic perspective from within you. The ascendant is at in the cusp. It's at 29 degrees between Sagittarius and a Capricorn. It's like calling for work to be done. He is beautiful with the sun and the moon. That's what this energy is going to bring that up here. Okay. You are going to understand the need of this, the unifications of the mother father figure, the unifications within the family, the unifications with everything from within you about learning the truth. Yes, there's going to be intense energies because the ascendant squares Mercury, like no communications, and the ascendant it's squaring Neptune. There is like no these energies anymore for. At this time, Neptune is going to drop the vision towards the moon. It's going to be like, I give you all the visions. Now Pluto's giving you the energies of transformations for you. It's all up to you how you're going to transform. So how you going to correct things, how you going to fix the things. 5 p.m. The ascendant is in Capricorn. Time to get to work. That's going to be the energy of time to get to work. But what was the work though? The work is coming from the MC, the midheaven, that is in Scorpio. Time to go into the shadow. Time to go clean up the mess. Time to go do the right things. Okay, the right things is clean up the mess. Clean up the thing from within you. Beautiful because the ascendant is in trine with Taurus, Uranus, and the North Node, the karma. It is karma, it is time, it is things for it to do. Pluto is helping Mercury, that is in Libra about it. Some of you maybe feel the energies of this Libra. Mercury is about the relationships, about the situations. But there is a divine energies from Jupiter towards the AMC. It's like you clean up the mess from within you. I'm gonna give you renewal life. I'm gonna give you this renew. I'm gonna give you these energies for it. But you have to go back and see why you made the mess, and that needs to be cleaned up within the shadow, so you don't make the mess again. Beautiful energy is going to be at 5 o'clock. Very beautiful. But that is going to be evolved. It's like understanding from within yourself. At 6 p.m., the ascendant is with Pluto. That is going to be the energy that you're going to see after you clean up the mess. Okay, that you're going to see in the near future how you are going to feel beautiful. You're going to see the visions of this. Okay, the beauty of it, the powers of it. And that is going to be the energy of Pluto and the ascendant coming together towards the moon and the sun. Okay, that's going to be divine energies pouring out because now Pluto in the ascendant, they're empowering both the moon and the sun from within. Beautiful. It could be a forgiveness. They could be, we didn't knew about this. If you were knew it, we would have not done it. That's going to be this kind of like energy is like something that the queen and the king from within you, they actually carried for a very long time. Now it's time for this forgiveness from within you. It's about this energy of letting it go and do everything in the name of love, because now the love, it is gone. The Venus is not there. The love is missing. It's all about problems. It's all about situations. It's all about material situations and so on. MC in 23 degrees, it shows up at Scorpio. It shows up all this pilot crap from yesterday all the way now till thousands of years ago, that it's you have to clean up from within. And this can create a lot of intensified energies, but the overall energies during this time, that's going to be powered by Pluto. Beautiful divine energies for it's time to evolve, it's time to change, it's time to correct, it's time to do the things right. Okay, beautiful moment, beautiful energy at 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, the ascendant is with Saturn. Whoa, now it's like, what happened? I love the energies before, and now the energies changed. Oh, yes, they did. Oh, yes, they did. Because Saturn is the karmic ruler, and he's opposing Venus, and Venus is in square with the North Node in Uranus. It's like, ooh, that work. It's hot because the ascendant now in Saturn is squaring the North Node in Venus. So basically, taking now really the responsibility of the actions that happened in the past, they needs to be fixed. There needs to be situations. That's what the push is. That is about you understood from the previous hour what it needs to be done. But whatever it's done, mistakes are mistakes. Things are bad the way they were. But guess what? It's all about the learning, the lesson from within. That's what this is. That's what these situations it is all about. Okay. Mars, it's opposing MC, midheaven, and Sag. That could be like very not pleasant things from within you. But the divine energies of Pluto towards the sun is like, see, King, you can do this. You're powerful. Using your mind, you get into it. You're going to be able to do it. As long you change, as long you evolve, as long you transform. So at 8 o'clock, the energy that you see on the horizon, it's in Pisces, clearing the confusions. That is about digging it deep within the energy. You're going to look what did we confuse about it, what did the mistakes was about it. It's the end of the cycle for what is the situations from. MC or midheaven is in Sagittarius, and during this time the MC is trining Venus. It's like, look the love from within you, look the love in there. Is a sextile with Saturn, and it's also it is trining the moon that it's now is in transition towards meeting the sun. It is about time to understand that those two have to come together. But where? In you first. Okay, in you. You have to be ready for this. You have to be ready for this healing. You'll be waiting for something for so long to be done from within. That's what the new moon is going to be, a very, very beautiful as this energy. So at 9 o'clock, the energy is changing. Now it's understanding about this energy. It's have to take a new pattern, new time. You maybe change something from within you. You may adjust something. You approve something. Pluto help you to correct something. The midheaven is at 5 degrees at Capricorn, but it squares Mercury and it squares the Ascendant and Jupiter, and it's like I don't want to talk about these situations. I don't want to talk about this, but it's not about talk. It is more about to understand. And Mars sends divine energy within the soul from you. It's beautiful, 150 degrees. Also, Mars is in a trine with Pluto. It is about like, look, it's not my fault. You should have looking at this. You should have looked at this before you go in war. You should have understand this. We tried to told you so, but you didn't listen, Mr. King. And now, Mr. King, you have to do the right actions. And Mars is a trine with Mercury that is in Libra. It's about the relationship between you, the warrior from within you, and the king from within you. Now it's about communication time. And also this time, though, midheaven sends the trine energies towards the moon and the sun itself. And listen, chill out and relax. You are going to go through it. You're going to be okay. All right. Things happen. The castle crumble. You lost the battle. You lost the situation, but learn from it. Maybe you should not even go to fight in the first place. That's what the warrior tells you from within. Maybe that's what the message is for some of you. For because the war doesn't create war, it destroys from within. But you need to understand, if you're not going through the wars from within, how are you going to understand the things that you need to evolve from within? And that is internal understanding within the soul. So at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is at approaching Taurus. That is about these energies that are coming. So between 10 and 11 o'clock, the MC is going to join Pluto. In the next hour, there's going to be preparations for a lot of divine energy. It's something that has to be done within the material possessions, within the material world. There's something about involved, maybe money, real estate, businesses, everything that is in the second house, everything that Taurus represents. For MC is entwined with Mars and calms down the anger from within. Let's assess the situations. Let's fix this situation. MC is in divine energies with Venus. And this energy, it comes in, it's going to work out about 10:30. It's going to be very beautiful, very powerful energy that is about taking actions in the material world. That is about to create a plan in the material world, the things to be the way they should be. So it can be achieved, this balance from within yourself, that this balance is going to be coming out into the inner world, in the outer world towards this. So at 11 o'clock, the AMC isn't Aquarius, that divine energy is pouring towards the moon and the sun. It's preparing you for this. You're going to feel these energies in the air. Beautiful trines with the things in Taurus and Mars. 4 beautiful sextiles with Neptune and beautiful sextiles with Jupiter, the growth from within. But if you hanging on into the old situations, in the old stuff, okay, you're not gonna reach this state. No. Actually, that's gonna create a lot of karmic burden from it. That is because Saturn is opposing Venus, but also the squares between Mars, the moon, and the sun from it. You're either going to listen to divine or you're going to listen to ego. If you have intense energies from within you, that means you stay within your ego. You haven't resolved the issues from within. But if you do, you put their heads down into the pillow, you are going to be having the most beautiful time. Because tomorrow, when you wake up, this beautiful energy of this unification of the sun and the moon, it's going to be from within you. You're going to wake up with the same energies you went to bed. All right, guys. So that's what I have for you. If it's, some of you have anything that needs to be addressed, let me know. If not, we're going to close this report. And hopefully, you guys learn things from it. I hope that report helps you out. And Erica, if there's any questions, let me know. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and close this and send some love towards to it. All right. Well, thank you so much, and you guys be loved. I wish you the transformations, these corrections that you need to do in you. And beautiful day, and come back tomorrow. We are going to go to look at it, dive deep within the Virgo. All right. It's going to be a beautiful healing time tomorrow when the moon transitions in Virgo. All right, guys, be loved.